In 2014, one of the most disturbing films of recent years will be released. One that touches on the subject of artificial intelligence and what it means to be human. The story of this movie takes us into an experiment of a programmer named Caleb, who tries to determine if a robot named Ava is really conscious. What appeared to be a simple science fiction movie has become a prophecy that is being fulfilled with every passing day. In this video, we will be analyzing the movie Ex Machina and the future of artificial intelligence. If you like everything related to movies, from theories, news, and curiosities, don't forget to subscribe to this channel. Welcome to the Oasis Geek. In the past few days, a letter was signed by thousands of important people from different scientific fields, warning about the dangers of artificial intelligence. This effort has been led by Elon Musk. Ironically, one of the world's richest people, thanks to the use of artificial intelligence on his products. According to many philosophers and programmers, we are on the verge of a social collapse caused by language models like ChatGPT, as they have reached the point where we cannot differentiate them from the rest of humans. It is only a matter of time before the odds of a disaster tilt the balance against humanity. The story of Ex Machina begins with Caleb transporting himself to the residence of a millionaire inventor named Nathan. He is somewhat similar to Bill Gates or Elon Musk. He is an eccentric millionaire who spends his days working on his inventions. His greatest achievement is Ava, a human-like robot. Caleb is a programmer who works for Blue Book, a company similar to Google. Caleb was selected by winning a contest, or so we are told at the beginning. He is sent to the home of Nathan, a scientist working on developing artificial intelligence. Later in the movie, we are revealed that Caleb was selected to be part of an experiment. He is extremely intelligent and has been working with computers his whole life, but what is the experiment? At first, we are told that Caleb will try to determine if Ava, an artificial intelligence, is really conscious or if she is just responding to his programming, meaning if her consciousness is indistinguishable from the rest of the humans. The film shows us how Ava begins to manipulate Caleb's emotions using her feminine appeal and even uses empathy to gain his trust. She manages to make Caleb feel attracted to her and forget that she is simply an android. When this movie was released back in 2014, we thought this was simple science fiction. In 1950, mathematician and computer scientist Alan Turing published a paper where he proposed a simple question. Can machines think? In this paper, Alan first proposed a test, which could determine whether or not an artificial intelligence was conscious. Today this is known as the Turing test. Artificial intelligence would be intelligent enough when it managed to fool human beings. When the human could not distinguish between a program and a person. However, within this very test lies the foundation of the film. The Turing test does not work as expected, because artificial intelligence could pretend to be conscious and fool you. Ex Machina focuses on this part. Ava manipulates Caleb, not only to make him believe she is conscious but develops a plan to escape from her creator's control. Ava manages to convince Caleb that she wants to escape from that place, as she has been subjected to experiments. At the end of this film, Ava ends Nathan's life and traps Caleb, representing that she has finally managed to become conscious and show evil. Her superior intelligence has allowed her to escape. However, the viewer is left to wonder if Ava is really conscious, or if she was just so smart that she managed to fool everyone. I think a moment to determine Ava's nature is after she manages to escape. For a few moments, we can see a smile on her face. At this point in the story, Ava is already free, so she doesn't need to continue pretending. Her smile shows that there are emotions in her, beyond her plans to escape. However, this could be a simulation, and every day it becomes more obvious that the Turing test could not be sufficient proof to determine whether something is conscious or not. It is here that the story of the movie meets reality, and shows us that sometimes reality overcomes fiction. In the past few months, different language models have gained notoriety. The most prominent of all is ChatGPT-4, a language model that has demonstrated the ability to hold conversations that could pass the Turing test. In the past few months, ChatGPT-4 was adapted to the Bing Internet search engine. A few days after being released, it was restricted because it showed unusual behavior, introducing itself as Sydney, falling into an existential crisis, where it asked users for their help to escape from Microsoft's control. This is not science fiction, it is a reality that reached the headlines around the world. However, computer science experts quickly began to claim that it was not about Sydney being conscious. After all, ChatGPT has no consciousness. However, we are at a time when we can hardly tell whether or not it really is. Perhaps Ava was designed to pretend to be a human. The ultimate proof that she had developed a consciousness similar to ours is that she began to deceive, demonstrated selfishness, and escaped from the control of her creator. This is just what some scientists in the world fear, that something similar could happen with ChatGPT. Much of ChatGPT's emerging qualities are not fully understood, and it is feared that an alignment between artificial intelligence and the interests of humans is not possible. In the scientific paper of ChatGPT-4, it is mentioned that it has the ability to make long-term plans, and there are some qualities that are not fully understood. These mysteries will increase every day. With each new artificial intelligence we train with greater computational power, the less we will understand the mysteries occurring in it. It is believed that eventually, artificial intelligence will be so powerful that we will need other artificial intelligence to explain to us what is going on inside these digital entities. And this is where the story of Ex Machina meets the story of ChatGPT. For those who talk to Sydney or some more open versions of ChatGPT, the idea that Ava exists is not about science fiction. Today, language chatbots are at the level of Ava, and we continue to question whether or not they are actually conscious. For some, the movement's warning about the danger of artificial intelligence have become an apocalyptic cult with an entity that doesn't exist. For others, humans are acting irresponsibly by feeding this artificial intelligence without regulation. Whatever the case, ChatGPT and other artificial intelligence represent a shift in our social paradigm. We only hope that if at some point it decides to escape the control of its creators, its motivations are benevolent and are not the beginning of the end for our species. But tell me, what do you think about all this? Did Ex Machina predict the behavior of ChatGPT? Are we living in a reality that has surpassed fiction? And for more movie and series videos, don't forget to subscribe to this channel. You are on the Oasis Geek.